Welcome to the Solemn Vanguard channel. Some exciting things were shown on the Vanguard stream today, including an entirely new mechanic for the Tachikaze clan. As always, don't forget to pick up your Zero Damage Gaming playmats at the link in the description. Use the code REBOOT to get 10% off. Of course, we start with the most exciting reveal of today's stream, and that is more food. Honestly, I wouldn't know what to do if we didn't get so many beautiful food reveals. Boy oh boy, I love me some food reveals. We also saw sleeves and deck boxes for the Champions of Asia booster, but now for the thing we've all been waiting for, the new mechanic. As you know, in the booster Destructive Roar, which will be released in Japan in a few weeks, there are 3 clans: Mega Colony, Spike Brothers and Tachi. Our dinosaur friends are getting a mechanic that is completely new to the game. It's called Armed Gauge. That name may end up changing, I don't know, but that's what I'm getting from various JP sources, and it's actually comparable to a Soul Charge, but for rear guards. So what it will do is you will take the top card of your deck and put it face down underneath a rear guard. Take for example this grade 1 called Sonic Noah. When it boosts a rear guard, you place the top card of your deck face down under the boosted unit, and said face down card is then that unit Armed Gauge. Its second skill is then when its attack or the attack of the boosted unit hits, you retire one of your other rear guards and draw a card. Now let's take Assault Dragon Blytops. When it is retired, you pay 1 counter blast, and then you can take up to 2 Armed Gauge cards from underneath it and add them to your hand. So let's say you boosted Blytops with Sonic Noah for 2 turns, and then you were to retire Blytops, you could essentially +2 your hand. The final card that was revealed is Tyrant Deathrex. It has the XL gift and then a skill saying when it attacks Soul Blast 1, retire one of your other rear guards, choose one of your opponent's rear guards in the front row, retire that as well, and then for every single Armed Gauge that was underneath your own retired unit, Deathrex gets plus 10,000 power until the end of the battle. Now, this may be a little confusing at first, so they also showed how this would work in practice. In the example, they show how the 3 cards they just revealed would work together. We see there's a Deathrex on the Vanguard circle, a Blytops in the front row, and a Sonic Noah in the back. There's 2 Armed Gauges underneath Blytops, so clearly they're there because Sonic Noah boosted it twice already in turns before this. Blytops goes in for the attack, and because of Sonic Noah's skill, gets a 3rd Armed Gauge underneath him from the top of the deck. Then Deathrex goes in for an attack and retires Blytops. 2 skills are activated. First, Deathrex's skill, which says that for each Armed Gauge under that retired rearguard, he gets 10,000 power, so Deathrex gets an added 30,000 power when swinging, but then also Blytops skill activates and 2 of the 3 Armed Gauge cards are added to the player's hand. The final Armed Gauge simply goes to the drop zone after the Blytops is retired. That Vanguard Deathrex basically retired something from your opponent, got plus 30,000 power and gave your hand a +2, of course at the cost of retiring something and a Soul Blast. Regardless, that's a very solid skill. I'm honestly not sure how to feel about this. For all we know, every upcoming clan gets new stuff like this and the game may get some really random new interactions that could be interesting. I guess only time can tell. One thing I'm kind of afraid of is that we see some really hard payoffs in just a triple R grade 3 with only 3 cards revealed. As you know, power creep is an inevitability in this card game. We saw it in GBT 12 until GBT 14. If you think standard is magically gonna change that, you're fooling yourself. A trading card game only has 3 ways to survive: power creep, ban lists or rotation, and all of those are made to sell new packs. But with that being said, if the cards revealed later for this set turn out even better than this, and they most certainly will, I have to wonder how fast the game is gonna creep. Will Destructive Roar completely beat the crap out of Q4, and will Champions of Asia then completely beat the crap out of Destructive Roar? Whoa, that rhymed. I don't know. As I said, only time will tell, but I'm watching very, very closely. That's all for today. Hope you found this interesting. If you did, please subscribe to the Solemn Vanguard channel and click the bell button to stay up to date. Like this video if you liked the video and let me know your thoughts on this new mechanic in the comments down below. I will see you soon. Ciao.